So, but what happened was I went in and thought, well, I'll just do the Windows updates. I don't know why I decided to do that. I'll just do the Windows update. Sure, it'll be fine. It's a newer motherboard and all that. And Asus decided that it'll download all the drivers with Armor Crate at the same time, and then that sort of froze. So then I had the high temperatures when I stress test the CPU, went up a little high, and doing the compiling shaders on Call of Duty, also the same thing, almost up to 80 degrees Celsius, like I said. So now I had that sort of same situation with the old one, where I had a high temperature happening, and because of the way I decided to do the loading of the drivers and the updates, and I redid it Windows, and that was doing the editing. While I was doing the editing, converting the what I edited into video onto the hard drive, and that was sort of running high temperatures. So where is the thing here? If I just unload you here, will you actually take it? You do, so I can do auto drive on center, unload center, which I assume is on the actual deck itself. So, oh, you're kidding me. Gotta love old Logitech. Why can you make some pretty okay stuff, keyboards and whatnot, but you can't do software? It's shocking. There we go. Ooh, I might have to do this manually actually, because it's a very tight fit and I don't see auto drive getting through there at all. I've had bad things, especially with gaming. With Windows 11, apparently the gaming doesn't like... It drops gaming performance at the moment. So unless you got your tongue firmly in your cheek with that comment. I mean, it could do. I could get my free one, but my other issue with it is having the TPM. Now, I tried to enable it with my old one. Windows decided to say that you don't have it, even though I did. It was a common thing that everyone was having with the PC health check thing that you download to get your free, see if you're able to run Windows 11 and get your free upgrade. I ain't paying for it if I can get it free. And so, oh, I didn't see that. I didn't see the capper there. Yeah. But yeah, well, when I turned the TPM on for the security, some of my drivers didn't work. I was not happy about that. I don't like it. Don't like them because they're basically like, I've got free drivers, like for instance my voice meter, the drivers to run that for the extra channel on my audio, my re-plugins, which gives me the my compressor and noise gate and all that didn't work, and there was a couple other things that didn't work, and yeah, it's a con job because they've got to be authorized by Microsoft, and no doubt Microsoft will charge them for it too. So that those free services that those nice people provide, they'll end up charging. Of course, they end up charging it, people won't buy it, then people won't be buying PCs, they'll all be going to consoles. I seem to think I know what's going on here, they're trying to drive consoles. And I know there's a lot of companies, because of something to do with Adobe, refusing to upgrade to Windows 11. Because they've got to buy something or something, I don't know, I can't remember. So Duck was actually telling me.
Well, it's bad enough that Adobe started the whole cloud subscription service idea for, you know, workstation and professional tools, killing Flash animations because, you know, to heck with gamers. So, yeah, it's Adobe all along. The general theme I'm getting is, guys, stop playing with our things.
I mean, the whole thing is to try and stop illegal copies of Windows. No, that's the whole real reason, but they're telling you. But it's a good gateway into making more money in it and controlling what you can and can't do on your PC that you bought, that you own.
A couple of people reckon that'll probably cause an uptick in Linux users of all things.
Yeah, which is a good idea. Linux is brilliant. Less problems. Open sourced. But, of course, everything's standardised. It's standardised for Windows, isn't it? When it comes to drivers and all that kind of stuff. It's a matter of convenience. Especially on the gaming side of things. A decent sized trailer, this, isn't it? And the link makes tight turns interesting. Yeah, so I'm going to reload Windows tomorrow properly, and hopefully that sorts out my issues. Also, like a lot of things, I don't know if I've said it before. I know I've said it before on the stream, but I don't know if you were here when I said it, Dave. But it seems it's slower than my old PC. The old CPU. Just when I go into Explorer and delete multiple things or copy things over, because I was copying everything over from my D drive, which it decided for the first time ever, instead of assigning it the letter D, it would just assign it the letter E. They had to change that, but yeah, just copying all my documents files over and all that, it just took forever to do the discovering files and before it chucked it over, and it seemed like it was going over very slowly, the speed rates of the hard drives. So, yeah, I don't know.
Sounds like also, I don't want to raise any alarms, but this is the third time I've set a course and it's worked flawlessly.
Don't forget to save it.
Yeah, I did this time.
Did you grab some contracts, I take it, and getting the guys up and running with the seeders, or?
No, it was just the one when you noticed the pause a while back. I was keeping an eye on it and just brought it up to the top here for everyone.
I've got to send those other ones off. I think I sent one off. You sent the other one back, eh?
Which what?
The other seeder that needed filling that, or did you drive that back yourself?
The field that it was last working on that we were having trouble with was right next to the boo, so I brought it back to the boo, chopped it up, brung it up here to 71 with a fresh contract, and that's where we're at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Haven't touched the second one.
Second one, where did I send that to? Because I didn't actually get the contract up and running for that. I just sent it there just to make sure, and wanted to make sure that this would pick up the things. You just got
modules.
done. Right, so you're at field. What field are we here? Field 11, I take it. Let's have a look. Saving content, thank you. Let's collect that. Let's collect the ploughing. Which probably I shouldn't have done. In hindsight, that might have confused the old Alpha D has completed their task. Okay, yeah, you're still doing it. I should have waited. The work 2 needs to be unloaded. So where's the truck? Where's the truck? I'm guessing you're the truck, Sunshine. Why are you doing what you're doing?
I'm wondering if it's got something to do with the shuttle or something else going on, because
Oh, it's on
last time
reverse.
yeah.
That's why.
So I would have figured it would have just ignored the shuttle and operate the vehicle despite it, sort of thing, but I had the same problem earlier with the harvesting at the start of the stream.
Well, Courseplay used to. Used to do it. But apparently no longer. Which I've been caught out on a few times with shuttle control. And of course, auto drive, same thing. Right, so what are you doing, Millet? But I don't recall having that in reverse because I sent it there anyway. I didn't drive it at all. So I don't know why it's decided to go into reverse. Unless I accidentally press the button that puts it into reverse, which escapes me. It's spacebar. No, I wouldn't have done that. Surely not. Right, let me set this up. What field are we on? 11. I'm sure there hasn't been a course done on 11 because we're in the first year. We'll start you off over here. In readiness for automation when required for next time we seed here. Right, let's have a look here. Let's go to seeding and that and make sure there isn't one on field 11, which I'm sure there isn't. Not for seeding anyway. Let's generate the course. Like field 11, round 2 passes, clockwise turn, 3%, da-da-da-da-da, make sure that's all right, 15, perfect, and generate thy course. Good lad. Right, get to work. Let's back up a bit. Back up, forward. Actually, the shuttle control wasn't on that, and the last thing I did do on that one was reverse. But, I don't know. You didn't think that would make a difference. Off you go, Sunshine. Field 11. F11. Seeding. With 2 E's, not 2 D's. Come on now. Pretend you went to school. Alright. Okay, I need a quick bio break, so I'll chuck it back onto Patrio. Hopefully his thing's still going, and I'll be right back.
And for those playing at home, no, I can't do anything about my mouse being stuck on my screen. That's just how the screen share thing picks it up.
Right, why is that still waiting to be unloaded? Well, it's not that one. It's not that one. There we go. Right, so I need to pick up that last bale. Everything else is up and running in it at the moment. While I'm here, let's just save the game. Because I'm paranoid now. Not the flat deck. I want the... There we go. Pick up that last bale. Then we'll head over to do the tobacco. The tobacco. I'll send this over to the thing while I sort out these two harvesters, and then they can go where they need to go to. And then I can unload that that bale. And, right, let's organise a contract. Let's see how we're doing. Plus I've got a ploughing. Ploughing is done. Have we got another ploughing? We've got a couple of ploughing jobs. So, Field 76, we'll grab you for that one that's just finished, the ploughing. And harvesting. Right, so we've got the cotton there. Should we do cotton? Or should we do the tobacco?
Can't hurt.
We'll do the tobacco first, then we'll do cotton, eh? Field 24, which would be located somewhere on the map. Oh, it's down there, that's right. Right, we'll accept that contract as well. I'll send you off to field 24. My guess going this way would be the quickest. Now watch it as it turns around and goes the opposite way after I turn auto drive on. I like that idea. You're a good lad. I like you. Keep you on. Hey, I've just noticed something.
Yeah, I think it's made by Old Aussie Gamer, and
Yes, this mod is made by Old Aussie Gamer, ladies and gentlemen, and yet it has a New Zealand flag on. Well, missing a star, but a Kiwi nonetheless. I think his full modding name is Old Aussie Gamer, wish I lived in New Zealand. And who can blame you? Right, now, where's... What were we going to say?
I was going to say, well, I suppose the grass is greener on that side.
Very much so. The further south you go, the greener it gets too. Yeah. Well, lesson learnt, Mike. There you go. Maybe a disaster, but a silver lining, lesson learnt. Right side and all.
Yeah, but that's always like the tempting will they, won't they, of video game cars and trees. Especially GTA 5, that's terrible for... This tree will collide. This tree won't. Oh, and Forza Horizon 3, that was bad for it as well. You had to learn which trees are collidable or not. Windmills, though, definitely.
I wonder if this will go to... what field are we going to? Field 24, wouldn't it? Which is very close to where we are with this thing. It might win the race. I just want to see if it can get around these corners. Just for a laugh.
24 or 74? Because for me, I got that desync on the contracts list again that field 33 harvesting is for harvesting of field 74 of tobacco.
Ah, it's definitely 24. Don't give me a heart attack.
And ideally, if you can get out of the yard, you should just beat the lead combine. The second one's too far back to win.
Yeah, I had to take over for a bit. It wouldn't do it on its own. On its lonesome.
Well, unless we get to see the red cabbage up and close.
Oh, hey, he's going to get right in front of him. Follow that truck. Good luck with that, by the way. Hang on. The truck's... I've got a secret plan with a secret shortcut. This is the combine.
It'd be funny if he pulls into Riverson to do a UE himself. Because then that would tell us that it's a... he's going to do the gas station, isn't he?
No, he's going right through. Which is a weird thing, because if he's going to do it, why didn't the truck do it? Because it definitely has a connection. Oh, maybe it doesn't have a connection to go this way. Oh, the truck went up by miles. You took the slow turn, and then you hit something. That is bizarre. It was like the harvester hit something, but it happened at the same time I turned my mouse wheel in the direction that he ended up getting put to at the same time. Where's the other cutting harvester? He's miles behind. Slow poke. See if this does the same thing.
As long as they both don't do the real genius idea and go face to face down a one-way road.
No, I've sort of made sure that those don't happen, I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's hit the same thing. There's something there it's hit. It's just the timing of it was obviously absolutely brilliant.
This is just getting buried in the train somewhere.
Actually, maybe I have made that. Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure I've got it one way coming down this road here. I'm prepare to stop and take this. No, he didn't want to go that way, and I have got it two-way there. That's interesting. Do I not have the checkpoint hooked up?
Well, so this is a deviation on the intersection somewhere. Allow it to come one way but not the other.
Oh, this is the field that has the trees on it. Okay, why did I do that when I've only made it one way down here? Oh, thank goodness we're doing this ourselves. Because I've got to do something about those trees. I've got to remember, after I've harvested this, we'll buy the field. And then, I'm going all the way up there. I'll come along and I'll cut those trees down quickly and get rid of them. Because I foresee they're going to be a bit of a hindrance. Also, why have I got it?
If you're talking about the truck, I moved it off the stopping point, although I didn't really do a good job of it.
I think, well, that's fine. Thank goodness for that.
So yes, he did pull across, and I thought, oh yeah, the combines are coming a miles, I'll shuffle them forward.
Right. Well, you can jump in the other combine and let's get started. tobacco. Looks like not to ready to harvest corn, actually. Oh, I wonder if 22 they're going to improve it a little bit so you don't have to do it in squares. You can have more flusher edges when putting down a field and making a field. Oh, okay.
I know what you mean, like make the train a bit more smooth and blended rather than block by block sort of thing.
Yeah. Mind you could have done a better job, to be honest. I think, or maybe, I don't know, I didn't do the map, so maybe it's just where it was. It had to come out a little bit more there. You couldn't even it up. Which is most likely what actually happened. Actually, my other option I could do is go into Giant's Editor and just remove those trees and then just upload the map again. It's got it downloaded anyway. People that come along join if they do. That'll be the quickest and easiest way, but I've got to load Giants back on. Giant's Editor back in.
Yeah, that or actually that'd be too annoying to try and track down the specific tree within the XML. So the other option is just find the tree and delete that line and reintegrate that into the maps file. That's going to be a fiddly.
Yeah.
At that rate, you're better off just doing the manual cutting with the chainsaw.
Pretty much. Yeah, I think just going into GE would be the quickest, and because I don't know, even if we get rid of the stumps, whether they'll still cause a hassle or not being in the field. Mind you, the other probably easiest way would be to. I'm going to hit that branch, aren't I, as well? I don't have access to this land, so apparently it's not supposed to be part of the field anyway. So maybe I will landscape it. I don't have access. Hang on, let me just find the boundary here. Yeah, I've made my own boundary. So yeah, that's probably the easiest way. What we'll do is after we've harvested this field, I've got to remember, because we probably won't finish it today, but I'll just buy the field. And then landscape it. The only thing is when I sell it again, does it actually revert back? Here's a good question. Oh, there could be a map update to fix that issue. Maybe I should check that out as well. Can he do it in cab? Can he do it in... No, he goes all the way over. That was a bad idea. Actually, I wasn't too far off when I come out. See it?
I'm just looking at the list of help. I was thinking, geez, we haven't had this many active machines maneuvering around in ages, even if it is the entire point of the game.
Yeah, it's going to be a doozy when we get further on with more machines and stuff. I've got to remember to check my animals because I can't remember when I last, or what day it was I last filled them up with everything. It was a few streams back, but we spent a lot of streams on one time speed, instead of 5 times speed.
So I think vehicle inspector really needs is to know the difference between something that's being filled to the brim and showing red to something that should really be showing red as it gets more empty, like the fertilizers. Or the seeders, I should say.
That's a good point, actually. Very good point.
And to quote Super Troopers, what about that little guy? I wouldn't worry about that little guy. One piece of tobacco stuck in the corner.
Oh, he'll be right. Been banished.
I thought it was a candidate for the Nobel Prize, seeing as it's outstanding in its field.
Oh, jeez. I don't know what's more disappointing, that joke or the fact that it wasn't me that said it. Hello, phone.
Yeah, that's the other one I've been getting a lot lately. A bunch of random text messages from all sorts of different mobile numbers of, you have a voicemail message, click onto this obvious link that is obviously a scam and completely not legitimate. And I'm just like, okay, yeah, whatever. And apparently it's a thing going around. Someone's developed the malware for Android and it just silently sends texts to randomized numbers to spread itself.
Yeah.
So
about that.
The people I'm getting the text from are the ones that are infected. And I'm like, oh, great.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's always a different number that sends it to me. But it's always literally new, and then pipe, bar, whatever you want to call it, that little up and down line above the enter key.
Yep.
Voicemail, and then either a random string of characters or like just a web link to somewhere. And I'm just like, that's obviously complete junk. But at least the start of the message is always the same, so it's easier to tell. And also the fact I have voicemail turned off, but you know, that's neither here nor there. So the only thing I wish is that my SMS application, my phone, had the ability to just pick up that first couple of new voicemail format that it likes to use and just delete the message straight away, because I don't need to see it.
I'm getting these ones on my email at the moment with no subject and a bunch of letters and something and a PDF file attached.
That's the other one I'm going to change too. The default basic Windows 10 mail application somewhere amongst the Windows updates, they've quietly disabled the ability to open PDF attachments from within Windows Mail. People notice on Gmail the most, but I get it with my ISP-based email, POP3. For them, it's because you don't have an approved reading software installed in your computer. I'm like, well, yeah, I use Foxit Reader, which is a freeware, open source PDF viewing. I don't like using Adobe products. And yeah, so I was like, I need to switch over to the Thunderbird or some other Windows mailing application just so I can open PDF files, because half the time it sounds like, oh, here's a attached PDF of your receipt for your online purchase. I'm like, what attachment? I don't see it.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, is that a new thing? The reason why it works fine for me is because it just opens up in a browser for Adobe. I don't have Adobe on the thing. It's just uses the plugin for the browser.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't even have the Adobe plugin, so I think Chrome natively supports PDF, but I tell it not to, and I use an open source application that can handle PDF. It's much like what do you call it? Microsoft Office. I use Open Office. Same thing, slightly different look, and I need to pay a yearly subscription. Hooray for open source software. I suppose the only real major reason I can get away with half these open source alternatives is the fact that I don't use any of these applications in a professional capacity, so I don't need to use Microsoft Office. I don't need to use Adobe Acrobat or Photoshop.
Yeah, I'm the same. I don't need it. I don't use it. Every time I load Windows, it says, do you want download? They have a free trial of this. Nope, thank you. Thanks for the offer, but not interested.
That was the other one I was going to suggest. Video editing software. Not quite the best one I've ever used, but for open source stuff, Shotcut. At least that way it doesn't need any licensing or anything else, and if you're just doing video chopping and putting up a title screen, then that should suit your needs.
When you do that, just turn around and get ready for when we come back next week. I'm just checking to make sure everything's got, all the cosplay courses have got saves. What are you doing? You're pretty much finished. Don't you dare, don't you dare, don't you dare, don't you dare.
Hooray, let's go for a swim.
Right. Almost got no choice. Thanks to the harvester. Oops. You can do it. Come on, I spoke too soon. Oh, you haven't finished. Alright, that's alright. We'll set it up here ready for next week anyway. I'm going to let that harvester get to where it needs to go to so I can save it. Now this one's almost done. This one's going to where it needs to go. Everything else, I think, I've gone the reverse way. We're all good, we're all good, we're all good. Where's you? We're all good. Okay. No, we're all good. I'll wait for this harvester to get down here and then I'll save it right there and then. So I know it's on the line. Actually, I'll let Patrio say goodbye while I'm waiting for this.
Well, I suppose as per usual. Thank you everyone for joining us. I'm sure JJ will expand all these thanks and all the rest of it. As per usual, hooray for me not being talkative except for the last 10 minutes. It's computers and cars. It's going to get me not to shut up. Yeah, we shall resume the whole multiplayer shenanigans Sunday, and I have next Monday off, so hooray for that. Blah, 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 see your schedule, blah, 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 details on the list. And we shall catch you folks next time.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I can end because I need to go and eat and stuff. Mike, should have got here earlier, buddy. Next time. All right. Yeah. Just a reminder, obviously tomorrow's normally my day off. I won't be doing any demo streams. Well, maybe I will. I don't know. Who knows? I'll be doing Windows again anyway in the morning, so I'll see how we get on. I probably won't be bothered. That's all right. I'll crime against humanity. I'll just move to Argentina, mate. I'll be fine. No one will be able to get me. Yeah, and Thursday, I won't be streaming on Thursday, so there's no Dyson Sphere programs this week. Also, another reminder with the YouTube edits, at the moment they might be a bit delayed from this stream onwards. Normally they go a week up, a week later, but it could possibly be 2 or 3 weeks later at the moment, but there'll be no doubt a whole bunch at once, might be a whole lot in 1 week to catch up. I explained the reason for that earlier on. So if you really must know why that is, you can go back and rewatch the VOD if you missed out. I think I actually explained it at the beginning, so you don't have to wait that long. Of course, Friday should be back with the ETS competition against ATS, which is Saturday, and as usual, ATS as well in the lead. What a pain in the butt. I mean, go ATS. And then back here on Sunday for a bit of farming multiplayer, and also Monday, I believe, we'll be farming some, and then Tuesday, of course, Dyson's Fair next week, and then back hopefully to normal routine. Big thanks to DC Dave and Mike and who else was on the stream. I think it was just you guys chatting away today, keeping us company. I can't remember anyone else. So yeah, as usual, always good. It helps with the stream. It makes it streaming it a lot easier and nicer and pleasant, and also probably watching as well with the interactions, all that kind of stuff. What else is there? That's about it, eh? A big thank you to everyone who's come along and watched, whether you've been and gone, whether you're still here, or whether you're watching after the fact, either on the Twitch VOD or the YouTube edit, where I take these streams and chop them up into 35-minute bite-sized episodes for those who just want to have a snack instead of having the whole buffet at once. Of course, normally they're posted a week later, but I just explained why that won't be happening for a couple of weeks, possibly. Depends. I just got to wait to hear back from the people that own the software. Yeah, so the choice is yours. If you want to do that or watch any previous streams that have been and gone, what have you, there's a link to the YouTube channel on my About page, or you can just type in ! YouTube into chat and it'll give you the link as well. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Sorry, I got a bit distracted by a bit of shaking. Yeah, so that's up to you. So, like I said, not streaming tomorrow, or I might stream tomorrow, wait and see. If you're following, obviously you get a notification, and I'll be doing, if I do, I'll be doing most likely some demos. If I feel alright, I might do a DSP as well, Dyson Sphere instead, but more than likely some more demo games that I've got to show off, some really good games that are up and coming next year. So you can want to have a look at some games that'll be coming out and see what they're like. Feel free to join the stream and have a look and let me know what you think and stuff, and say hello, all that kind of stuff. And then, yeah, no stream on Thursday. So, yeah, hopefully I'll see you in the next stream on Friday. Now, of course, those are my days, by the way. Some of you are a day behind me, so if you want to know what your local time I'll be streaming, is it? Ad time. Just have a look on the schedule page there. I'll have your local times and what I'm streaming and when I'm streaming it. Anyway, I suppose that's about right, isn't it? I haven't got any ads up on there anyway. Thanks, ads. It'd be nice if you showed up. So I'll wait a little bit anyway, just to see if the ads come, get the ads to pump on through, just so I can say goodbye to this. While we're watching this fella do his thing. Anyway, when we come back next week, he'll be way back up the field, start redoing this anyway, because I've already saved it. So I'm gonna pretend the ads are done and dusted. Also, what would be handy would be having that right screen ready, my stream indie not be right back screen to jump on over. Anyway, like I said, hopefully I'll see you on Friday's stream. If I don't, I'll see you when I see you. till then, guys, take it easy. Look after yourselves. Have a great one. Enjoy your week. And we will see you later on. Bye, guys.